Day 2, let's go. I've made the wheels better. I have all 3 this time, but they spin faster. So I'm doing forest, sports car, thrusters, and I need 2 more parts. Okay, this is a rare time that I actually have the 10K already, but should I keep the vehicle and stuff and just change the map? So let me re-roll the map. Winter, that's good actually. Okay, so we're gonna do winter, coin boost, thrusters, and landing boost. All right, so we said sports car. I already have landing boost on, and I think I have all these parts, so then thrusters and coin boost. This actually isn't a terrible set. I mean, thrusters isn't great. My record's 3,726. I'm turning my downforce off, I think. Even though this isn't the greatest setup, I mean, thrusters is definitely a negative. This is almost a good setup. Regardless, I think I can get a decent distance. I think I'll learn better about the vehicles and how the fuel tanks are and whatever. I have no idea, how a sports car compares to other vehicles. I think for this run, I should literally never use thrusters. And something else for this game or whatever that I'm creating, this mode that I'm doing on my own, I'm thinking I should add more rules. Like I have to make one upgrade to a part or to a vehicle. Or maybe, I don't know, should I make it like I have to spend 100,000 coins every time or something like that? I'm just trying to think of other ways to make this more interesting. Something else that kind of inspired the whole reason that I was doing this, well, there are a lot of things that have inspired it. I've talked about like the style of Clash Royale and how you can play a game and whatever, but I feel like you can also just complain about anything that you don't have in the game. So I'm talking about aspects that aren't in Hill Climb, and I'm saying that I wish they had this and this and this, but I bet someone who makes Clash Royale videos could look at Hill Climb and say that there are certain things that they wish they had in Clash that aren't in Hill Climb. But that's not what I was saying a second ago. What I wanted to say was the genre of roguelikes is sort of new to me, and I haven't really played them before. I haven't really played roguelike games before, but I like the concept. I don't know if I fully understand it, but I think it's just like the general basis is that you get a new map or a new spawn that's random every time. And I know it's not always like a spawn. I think Balatro, the card game, is a roguelike, and that's like you start with a random hand and you just try to get as many points as possible. I don't know how the game works, but that's the gist of it. Or the Binding of Isaac is another game that is new to me. I've not played it before, but I was watching a little bit of it, and I guess like Minecraft speedrunning also, kind of all of those types of things. Does it matter that I missed that fuel? I kind of feel like I'm a bit low, and I think I accidentally used thrusters at one point. I'm 2,000 meters in. I'm 1,000 off my record. It'd be real nice. This would be a real setup. Maybe not the correct setup, but it would be a real setup if I had fume boost or anything other than. But I feel like that's a good thing that would complete it. All right, it would be almost Kangaroo. Don't people, instead of playing with, they use jump shocks, landing boost, and then coin boost sometimes? No, or maybe that's just a glider thing. I'm trying to think of a place in this map where thrusters could be useful, and I bet it could be. Or maybe if this was Raging Winter, thrusters could be more helpful, but I think it's not worth using them. The one time that or maybe I've used it more than once in the past couple hundred meters, but I didn't mean to use it because I think it's just a waste of fuel, especially this early on. There's no way that I can see that would actually be reasonable. Also, I thought the grip for this car was a lot worse than it is, and maybe it's not so good in general, but I was just playing, what was I playing? I was playing Rock Bouncer or something. And I feel like, or maybe Formula. Oh, I always struggle here. Thrusters could be useful there, I guess, but I was low fuel, so, didn't matter. Okay, I should be able to pass this record. As always, I have no idea how I last died. But this setup is doable. Like, I can do, and I don't use Coin Boost, so I'm just saying that. I have no idea how often I use Coin Boost, actually. But we'll see what is possible. And honestly, I want to do multiple attempts. So, like, the last video, I said, I did the wrong setup. I like messed up my own rules. I'm gonna try, and as I make more videos on this mode that I've created or whatever, I need a proper name for it. I'll have more concrete rules, and I'll get in the rhythm of what I'm allowed to do and not allowed to do. And also, you guys can add stuff. You can tell me, this would be cool to add, or like you're doing this and it's ruining it or something. Tell me, and maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. But I don't know if it's a good idea. I see no reason not to. Is this bad? No, it's fine. I guess here, if I didn't get up first try, I could use thrusters because maybe the trade-off of how much fuel I would use from the thrusters versus needing to go back again would be worth it. So I see possible use cases for it. This run, my old record, could also be really old. That is another possibility. I always think about that, but I don't know how many of my runs are really ancient now and are from like a vehicle that I haven't upgraded. So I don't know. That just kind of... Oh, hold on. Oh, it's going to be so close. Okay, I kind of wasn't looking at the fuel. I just knew it was going to be a close call. And I feel like I say often that it's a close call, but then when I go back and watch the recording, a lot of times it's not actually a close call. So here we are, at the second thing. There's a fuel midway through, and then there's one at the end. Okay, so like thrusters could be good here. I'm actually going to use it. Wait, no way. If I get to this fuel, I'm really happy that thrusters I might die. That was so close. Of course I miss it. Wait. I might be able to get it. This is going to be, uphill is terrible. I'm not going to get it. Oh my god. All right, I'm just going to say, I have to spend 100K on the vehicle or on the parts that I'm using. So I'm going to go, I don't know what to do. I'll do 1, so that's 30, 60, 90, sure. In my process to get back here, which was not on first try, I realized something that I think this game mode definitely needs. We need some way of having power-ups, and let me explain what I mean by power-ups. I want a system. So like basically, I could get a terrible setup, and like if I have a decent record already, there's no chance of beating it. So there needs to be a way that I can like get different parts. Maybe I need to stay on the map and I need to stay on the vehicle for the duration of the video, but I think there has to be a way to like improve the setup. So I don't have any good ideas. I think I need it. Let's not die to this. Oh no, I just used, oh, that's bad. I have no idea where the next fuel is, but I don't know if I use that much, so this could be okay. But I think like, let's say, I don't have a good way of thinking of this, so I need your help, but maybe it could be like, if I beat my record on first try, then I get to spin the wheel again and choose one new part. Also, I think the run is done. I think I messed up just a second ago, in addition to me like using that fuel and this thing not being the best. Oh, there's a hill here. I don't even know how, there's no way I did better on formula than this, and it's close. Oh my god, I have to try again. For the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna say that after 3 attempts, I can re-spin the wheel. Like, this might be bad because I could still get a terrible part. I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna keep spinning, but I need your ideas. Like, I already have coin boost on. I need jump shocks, or like, I already have coin boost. What is this RNG? Wheelie boost? Should I just say that if it's an adventure part, then I have to use it? So I'm gonna take off thrusters and put on wheelie boost. Let me just say this quickly, and then I'm gonna skip to hopefully beating my record. But like, not having thrusters will make it less stressful because I just don't have to worry about pressing 2 things at once and then wasting a lot of fuel. But I think, do you see my point about how like I need a way to, because it's also annoying for me to just drive back every time. And I know that's how adventure works, but the whole point of this is that I'm trying to like create a game mode that you can just sit and play for like some amount of time. That's why I think head to head would be good. I'm back with the wheelie setup. It's actually the next day. I've been thinking, or I think it's, wait, it might be 2 days later. But anyway, I've been thinking about how I can make this better. And I think what I'm going to do is every time that I die, I'm allowed to spin the wheel and have the option to change the parts. So if I get some BS like Afterburner, I don't have to change to it. And if I spin coin boost again, okay, new record. But this is going to be, oh, I'm not getting it. Oh, we'll spin because you get to see my point. All right, so I'm going to spin the parts again. I already got thrusters. I might actually just remove it from the wheel to make it so I don't have to like keep spinning. I don't think it permanently does it. I hope not. But so I get to spin again because I already got thrusters. And of course, spoilers not helpful. So now I just have to do another attempt with the same setup. I just died again and then realized that I wasn't recording. But trust me, I died. I'm spinning again. All right, let's see. Flip boost. Proof that I died and made some more progress. I was saying how I want to get, as the next part, fume boost or wings. I already got air control. I feel like, didn't I? No, I got flip boost. Oh, I actually clutched this position before. Okay, please give me something good. Fuck. Suspension bug plus me being an idiot is not a good combination for getting the next fuel. Back to spinning. I don't know why it's not in the center, but I made it only 1. Nitro. Honestly, is this better? I do actually have nitro. I don't know which has been more helpful, coin or wheelie. I'm just going to take off wheelie and put nitro and see what happens, because I feel like it could save me from dying randomly. I've already spent 100K, but I'm just going to upgrade it because I feel like level 1 will hardly do anything. Wait, what is even the difference? Top speed of 12 versus 14.67, and then impulse, I have no idea what impulse is. All right, I'm about to be low fuel again. I should be able to collect this next fuel more smoothly. I'm just going to do this. Oh, perfect. Okay, and last time I messed up. It took me a while to get back and forth. So this is really good pace. I was at like, at the point I am right now, I was at like half fuel or less. So I'm making really good time. I didn't actually think nitro would be a good part, but I mean, for at least getting past that spot, yeah, new record now. It's good. So I don't know how much further it'll get. I checked the setup that you're supposed to be using, and it's kangaroo, or at least the world record or whatever. I'm about to be low fuel again. So I don't know if I'm going to have to switch again. But, like, also, when do I end this? Like, when do I finish? Oh, I'm not getting this, even though I should be able to. 5,100. Like, how many times do I just keep spinning? Oh, winter tires. Wait. I feel like winter tires are better than coin boost. So I've made a lot of progress. We've made a lot of progress in how to improve this. And this is going to be my last run. But I need a way in the future to know how I'm going to end. Like, what... Of course, if I get the 10K, I'll be done. But other than that, I'm going to upgrade this, like, twice. So I'm a bit away from my record, but I want to say something about the nitro. I think I want to save it. So where I used it last run, that was helpful and got me a lot further. If possible, I don't want to use it there. So I'm hoping that winter tires can carry me. That way, where I died last time on those big ice blocks, I can use the nitro to get me through. But of course, if I'm going to die on the upcoming ice structure, like, or I'm not going to get to this thing, whatever, I don't know, if I don't have enough speed, let's just, okay. All right, don't mess this up. Bro, wait, it might still be possible because I didn't use the nitro, so that could clutch me. That's really unfortunate. It's almost exactly what I planned on. Wait, 200 meters away? I feel like I can do this because maybe I'll make up some time with winter tires. Like, it'll be faster than the last run. Well, this is kind of the moment of truth. I feel like this is actually doable because I got to the ice blocks and I can just skip them completely if I have this, but I need to... Wait. Oh, no. I don't know, maybe if I... There's no way, right? This was so close. All right, I'm going to respawn and see how the next fuel would have went. So, boom, I just got this fuel. This is a little bit unrealistic because my nitro wouldn't be as full because I was low fuel and I would have just used it. I would have had... It basically would have been 0. So wait, let's simulate it. I have 0 nitro, and let's see if I could get to the next fuel or if I was basically going to end up dying. The nitro is, like, I don't know, more significant than I thought it would be, which is good. I guess if you just have higher skill and are able to be more consistent with how you drive, it's possible. Oh, this fuel seems gettable. I mean, I don't know if I'm about to go up some big ass... Okay, this is quite a big hill. It's going to be close. All right, I did get it, though. Wait, landing boost on the back. And, like, I could make it up this. Oh, surely that's because of the winter tires, right? Yeah, see, that time you can see, like, I had no fuel left, and I didn't get any nitro. So it was good that I didn't use it as if I had it. Oh, it's going to be so sad. Okay, I messed this up. Wait, winter tires. Not even winter tires, just hitting the back correctly there, clutched. So... I'm actually getting quite a bit. These structures, there's a structure like this a lot earlier on that's almost always a close call. And because I've done it a bunch of times now, I'm a lot more consistent with it. But, wait, did I just mess up? Almost, but no. So where's my record? 5,100? And I'm basically at 6,000. Not that 900 stars is such a difference, but I've made it a few fuels past now. So I guess that stretch is just a harder one. Without Kanga, possibly that setup or that stretch becomes easier if you have Kanga. And just because I don't, that whatever. But I feel like this always happens, where I get to a decent point and then I respawn and I make it a few fuels later. So I just had to have driven a bit better. This is my ATV record. Should be able to pass this. And 50 meters away. Okay, I wasn't going fast enough, but this is also gettable. So there's a lot more progress to make. I'm going to be done. Let's see what my stars are at. I mean, they're not really going to have changed, but maybe in the future I'll get this again. Let me know if I should change more stuff. I feel like this is going in a good direction. I'm making improvements. Thanks for watching. Bye.